On a much lighter note, let's check in with Aaron Wilson now. He is live at Lou Bachrodt Automall for a very good cause today. Hey, Aaron.
12 hours of salvation, and boy, things are just kicking into high gear here. Shannon Zimmerman with us from Rockford's Country Q98.5, and the toys are growing.
They are, and I feel like a kid again at heart. I'm like, oh, I love this toy, I love this toy, but we need a lot more.
Through the tables, and we've been picking out all of our favorite toys, and we won't get to keep any of them, but there's going to be a lot of happy kids.
Absolutely, but we still need a lot more toys. So come on out to the Lou Bachrodt Automall. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. Any toy, new unwrapped toy, any age from newborn to preteen, we'll take it. And we'll play with it, too.
Cash donations as well. It helps out a lot of the teenagers because sometimes they're forgotten about in all this.
That's what we've heard. A really tough age is the kids from about 10 to 12. So if you have kids, nieces, nephews, grandkids that are that age, and what are they asking for Christmas? That's what we really need.
And you guys have done a great job, too, lining up entertainment. We've had a lot of high schools here, choirs, the bands. This has been a lot of fun.
I believe we have Belvedere High School over here right now. Yes.
Ooh, awesome. Good stuff. All right. Forecast details for us here as we start to head into the afternoon. Sunshiny skies.
On a much lighter note, let's check in with Aaron Wilson now. He is live at Lou Bachrodt Automall for a very good cause today. Hey, Aaron.
12 hours of salvation, and boy, things are just kicking into high gear here. Shannon Zimmerman with us from Rockford's Country Q98.5, and the toys are growing.
They are, and I feel like a kid again at heart. I'm like, oh, I love this toy, I love this toy, but we need a lot more.
Through the tables, and we've been picking out all of our favorite toys, and we won't get to keep any of them, but there's going to be a lot of happy kids.
Absolutely, but we still need a lot more toys. So come on out to the Lou Bachrodt Automall. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. Any toy, new unwrapped toy, any age from newborn to preteen, we'll take it. And we'll play with it, too.
Cash donations as well. It helps out a lot of the teenagers because sometimes they're forgotten about in all this.
That's what we've heard. A really tough age is the kids from about 10 to 12. So if you have kids, nieces, nephews, grandkids that are that age, and what are they asking for Christmas? That's what we really need.
And you guys have done a great job, too, lining up entertainment. We've had a lot of high schools here, choirs, the bands. This has been a lot of fun.
I believe we have Belvedere High School over here right now. Yes.
Ooh, awesome. Good stuff. All right. Forecast details for us here as we start to head into the afternoon. Sunshiny skies expected. We'll look for beautiful skies, but not so good as far as the feel. Temperatures in the low 20s for us right now. And as we head into tonight, down to the single digits. You ready for that?
How about snow?
Santa's here.
Okay.
Santa's here. You gotta love Santa. All right, come out and see us here at Lou Bachrodt Automall. We're gonna be here all afternoon long until 7 o'clock tonight. Also for 23 News at 5 and 6. And hey, Auburn Knights are in the house. They're gonna be singing too. Lauren, we'll send it back to you there in the studio. Check that out right there. The A-team has arrived. The A-team has arrived.
Looks like fun, Aaron. We'll check in with you in just a little bit.
Welcome back to 23 News at noon here at Lou Bachrodt Automall. It's the 12 hours of salvation. One of the best parts about this is the entertainment today. And Mrs. Cantelli is here with the Belvedere Choraleers, and they sounded great.
Thank you so much. We try.
All right. How much practice has gone into preparing for today and this season?
A lot. They start back in September working for our holiday season. I think they've done 15 performances since December 1st already.
Excellent. So. And a great lesson, too, here, giving back to the community. Love it. Great job. You guys all sounded wonderful. So, all right, here's the big time for them. They want to go over and see Santa. So, Santa is free. Santa is free. So there they go. Belvedere Choraleers, the Bucks, in the house. And there they all go. And Santa couldn't be happier. Oh, yes. You got to love this. All right, Santa working very hard, too, to get us all the toys here for the girls and boys, and we need your help. Santa needs your help. Stop on out. Again, Lou Bachrodt Automall. Going to be here all afternoon long till about 7 o'clock tonight. Your chance to stop out and make the toys go to a great cause. It's the Salvation Army, 12 hours of salvation. Let's check our forecast details here and temperatures for us today. Again, low 20s expected for daytime highs. We will see sunshine all day long, but again, cold. It has been one cold one for us here throughout the morning into the afternoon, and only going to get colder too as we start to head on into tonight. In fact, dropping down to single digits. We'll see about 8 for the overnight low, and as we move along to the extended outlook here, after dropping to 8 tonight with clear skies, we're going to check temperatures then that drop down to, well, the middle 20s for highs tomorrow. Then we'll check about 42 as we head on into our extended outlook there for Sunday. Right at 40 as we head on into next week. And looks like dry conditions, still no real chance of any snow So we might go here with, well, what might not be a white Christmas. Unfortunately, we will keep you posted on that, though. Busy afternoon, though, here at Lou Bachrodt Automall. Stop on out, drop off a toy for the Salvation Army for the girls and boys. Also rock that photo booth over there with Photo Booth Rockford. Right now, though, Lauren, we will send it back to you there in the studios. We'll have much more coming up tonight on 23 News at 5 and 6 as well. Chief Meteorologist Mark Henderson will be here for us. He'll have the latest weather forecast as that mountain of toys continues to grow ever so. We want to cover up that Christmas tree. We'll send it back to you.
All right.
I think we can. I think we can.
I think so, too. I'm curious to see how many toys are going to end up being there after 7 p.m. tonight. So we'll check back in with you in just a little bit. All right, let's check in now with Aaron Wilson. He's live for 12 Hours of Salvation.
Lauren, look closely at where I've located myself now. I have Santa's throne. So you know what that means? I declare snow for Christmas. Is it going to work, Santa? Whoa, the big guy says yes. I love it. I think I just declared snow. I don't see it in my 7-day forecast anywhere, but we certainly are trying. Forecast details for us today, temperatures low 20s, then tonight will drop down to single digits. As we head on into tomorrow, middle 20s, 42 on Sunday. And look at this picture right here. Auburn Knights there in the background. They'll be singing Santa doing his thing. And we've even got superheroes over there. Matt, let's check out the superheroes real quick. There they are. They're guarding the toys for girls and boys on 23 News at noon here at the 12 Hours of Salvation. We'll see Mark out here at 5 and 6. Lauren, we'll send it back to you. Santa, snow!
He booted Santa from his seat. Did you see that?
Cooked cookie, actually,
so good,
in my life.
Though. It's so good.
Well, Chief Meteorologist Mark Henderson will join us now. He's at a very special event there at Lou Bachrodt.
Yeah, tell us all about 12 Hours of Salvation.
Oh, yes, indeedy. We are doing a whale of a job out here. It's the 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive. 7,500 toys already donated. This just a few. How beautiful is that, my friends? Still got some time to get out here to Lou Bachrodt Automall. The 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive goes until 7 o'clock tonight. Lots of fun to be had out here. The mood is very festive as well. We've got seasonal music playing by one of our local band groups here, and pretty darn nice night weather-wise as well, albeit a bit cold. That's the primetime East State Street Cam. Hey, I got your weekend forecast for you, and it's a winner. It's coming up next. All right, I really didn't realize how ridiculous I looked until I saw myself in the entire monitor here. Why in the world do I look ridiculous? Well, because there's a photo booth involved here. We're gonna step into the photo booth. Our friends here at Photo Booth Rockford have generously given their time and their services for folks who come in here and make a toy donation for the 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive. You come in, you drop off a gift, a toy. They'll give you a session in the photo booth with whatever kind of props you want. All right, I'm sitting down here. Oh, yeah, I definitely do look ridiculous. Yes, indeed, folks. It is the 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive. Lots of fun going on here right now at Lou Bachrodt Automall, and, of course, for a very great cause, benefiting the Salvation Army. And not a bad night out there, all things considered. A little bit on the chilly side, but temperatures going to get even chillier as we head in through the overnight hours tonight. We could very well be talking about temperatures dropping into the single digits with wind chill values going below zero. The big picture is revealing clear skies across the entire region right now. That is what is going to expedite the cooling process here tonight, along with some rather light winds. That's our one little saving grace, is the fact the winds won't be all that heavy. That will alleviate the wind chill concerns just a little bit. Let's take you hour by hour with Timecast. Our temperatures here by 11 o'clock. We're looking to be right around 5 degrees in some spots. A little bit warmer the closer you get into the city, where we may stay in the double digits, at least for a few moments in time. We start off tomorrow with a 7-degree reading in Rockford. Sunshine takes us through, and a strengthening wind out of the southwest. That will help us rise to the low 20s by noontime, into the upper 20s, perhaps near 30 degrees come 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We will quickly see those temperatures cool at first, but a strengthening wind out of the southwest will allow our temperatures to stabilize some as we head in through the overnight hours tonight into early portions of Sunday morning. Wind chills, though, tonight going to be a bit of a problem as we have single-digit wind chills at the moment, going into the sub-zero category by 11 o'clock tonight, and staying below zero for a good chunk of the overnight hours tonight into early portions of tomorrow morning. We can go as low as 6 below on the wind chill scale before we start to warm things up during tomorrow's daylight hours. Double-digit wind chills during the day tomorrow. However, I do expect that as the southwesterly wind locks in, the wind chills will come up, the temperatures will come up as well. How about the forecast in detail for tonight? We'll take those temperatures down to 7 for an overnight low. Wind chills as low as -6. Tomorrow, we're heading up to 28. Still below normal, but it's a step in the right direction. The first of several steps in the right direction. 7-day forecast for us as temperatures into the 40s. By the time Sunday rolls around, 45 the high temperature to be specific. Stay in the upper 30s, low 40s through next week. Rain chances work into the forecast picture come Wednesday and Thursday with cooler than normal trends resuming by late next week. Live pictures are river cam brought to us by KSB Hospital in Dixon. This is how good our friends at Photo Booth Rockford are. Already, they've printed me up a nice little montage of my ridiculousness in the photo booth. And how ridiculous do I look right now? Even George Schaffner's giving me funny looks. He's taking pictures of it. George, have you been in there yet?
I'm right in there with you.
We might have some more video to show you at the end of the broadcast. This could be a little bit ridiculous. Mike, you like my hat? Do you want to try it on?
I think that's what George is complaining about as well.
It's a good look for you, though.
Yeah. I tell you, it's like he's in a play or something. He's doing all these costume changes in between.
I know, we didn't even see it happen.
All right, I really didn't realize how ridiculous I looked until I saw myself in the entire monitor here. Why in the world do I look ridiculous? Well, because there's a photo booth involved here. We're gonna step into the photo booth. Our friends here at Photo Booth Rockford have generously given their time and their services for folks who come in here and make a toy donation for the 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive. You come in, you drop off a gift, a toy. They'll give you a session in the photo booth with whatever kind of props you want. All right, I'm sitting down here. Oh, yeah, I definitely do look ridiculous. Yes, indeed, folks. It is the 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive. Lots of fun going on here right now at Lou Bachrodt Automall, and, of course, for a very great cause, benefiting the Salvation Army. And not a bad night out there, all things considered. A little bit on the chilly side, but temperatures going to get even chillier as we head in through the overnight hours tonight. We could very Thursday with cooler than normal trends resuming by late next week. Live pictures are river cam brought to us by KSB Hospital in Dixon. This is how good our friends at Photo Booth Rockford are. Already, they've printed me up a nice little montage of my ridiculousness in the photo booth. And how ridiculous do I look right now? Even George Schaffner's giving me funny looks. He's taking pictures of it. George, have you been in there yet?
I'm right in there with you.
We might have some more video to show you at the end of the broadcast. This could be a little bit ridiculous. Mike, you like my hat? Do you want to try it on?
I think that's what George is complaining about as well.
It's a good look for you, though.
Yeah. I tell you, it's like he's in a play or something. He's doing all these costume
Protesting now.
Yes. Let's see if Mark Henderson has something that's worthy of Inside Edition. What are you wearing now, Mark?
I figured equal opportunity. Mike, are you wait a second here. Something's missing. Better now, huh? Yes, indeed. Hey, this is a great event. Of course, each and every year we are so happy to be involved in the 12 Hours of Salvation toy drive. Lots of fun, lots of festivities taking place, and all for a wonderful cause. We'd love to see you out here between now and 7 o'clock as the toy drive reaches its conclusion. Temperatures tomorrow, upper 20s. We're in the mid-40s set on Sunday. Upper 30s, the only little slip in the ointment there on Tuesday. Back to the 40s with rain Wednesday and Thursday. We'll have much more included, an updated tally on just how many toys have been raised. That's tonight at 6. We'll be back then. Having a great time out here at Lou Bachrodt Automall. Hope to see you.
They're going to regret allowing him in the photo booth.
Yeah, and putting on anything. I kind of like that green and gold stuff. We're about an hour away from the end of 12 Hours of Salvation. It's the Salvation Army's 15th annual toy drive at Lou Bachrodt Automall.
To find out how it's been going, Major Randy Hellstrom now joins us live. Thanks for being with us. It looks like a lot of fun out there. So what kind of response are you guys getting so far, and how does it compare to last year?
It's been a wonderful response. It's been a great day, very festive, very celebration. It's like a Christmas party here, and the response has been fantastic. We've already exceeded what we did last year. It's been wonderful.
What is that? How many toys?
I'm sorry, say again?
How many toys have you gotten so far?
We're over 10,000. I don't know the exact number, and you know, they're coming in like every second. There are toys coming in, so I know it's over 10,000 right now.
We see so many behind you. Any surprise donations so far this year?
Yeah, well, we've had some surprise checks that came in. AT&T came in and gave us a $2,500 check. Ooh. We've had Walgreens came in, and they had 3,500 toys that Walgreens brought in. So we've had some and many other places have really stepped up this year.
That's fabulous. How does today's donation affect your overall collection for toys?
Well, I tell you, this is the biggest drive that we have, and this is really very important. We've already registered families, and we have more days to come, but we've already exceeded the number of families that we had last year. So the need is greater this year. We really do need it.
And the 12 Hours of Salvation is just one event for you. You also have bell ringing and food donations. How are those going?
Well, you know, the bell ringing is the money that comes in from that. It's just a little bit behind last year. We're kind of keeping pace. But again, the need is greater this year, so we need to actually do better than just keeping pace.
Well, you say that the need is greater. In the past, you've said that, you know, a lot of the people who donated were coming in or who used to donate now need the help. Is that still the case?
Certainly. I think the economy has been lagging for so long that there's just so many people that are just trying to keep up.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
All the volunteers will have to keep up from gathering all the toys that are behind you. It's an amazing picture right now, and we wish you the best of success.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to all.
And to you, too. Thank you.
They're going to need semi-trucks, my goodness.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, and our thanks to Major Hellstrom. If you can't make it out to Lou Bachrodt within the next hour, you can still donate toys.
The best way to...
Right back out there to Lou Bachrodt, where Chief Meteorologist Mark Henderson is standing by with a look at our forecast.
You look normal, Mark.
I'll tell you what we are having. What's that?
You look normal and up close. They had you nice and zoomed in.
Yeah, I do look normal for once, but don't worry, that will change. We're going to get Steve Summers from Q98.5 in the photo booth, and we're going to take insanity to a whole new level, that's for sure. Talk about insanity. The amount of generosity shown by our state line community here today just speaks volumes about how great a community this is. This has been a tremendous success, and we still have an hour to go, so if you haven't had a chance just yet, we would love to see you down here at the 12 Hours of Salvation Toy Drive, which goes until 7 o'clock here at Lou Bachrodt Automall. Forecast-wise, a little bit on the chilly side here for us here today. Temperatures have fallen now into the teens already. We're going down into the single digits before all is said and done. But dramatic improvements begin tomorrow and take us into the 40s before the weekend is done. We'll have those details coming up live from the 12 Hours of Salvation Toy Drive in just a few minutes, guys.
Oh, it's bad for you, but you just can't stop.
It's just too good. I'll just have a little, just a spoonful or a bowlful. Yes. Well, 12 Hours of Sharing is winding down, but they're doing a great job out at Lou Bachrodt.
They sure are. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Mark Henderson.
So far, so good. About 45 more minutes to go at the 12 Hours of Salvation, our toy drive here at Lou Bachrodt Automall. We still have time to accept those toy donations. We still haven't seen the fire department, the Cherry Valley Fire Department yet. They'll have a whole truckload or two of toys coming up. We'll talk more about the Salvation Army toy drive and also a look at your weekend forecast. We'll talk with Q98.5 Steve Summers as well. All that and more after this. Back here live with Q98.5 Steve Summers at the 12 Hours of Salvation Toy Drive. Steve, I know we say this year in and year out, but it really does keep getting bigger and better each and every year. This is amazing.
Well, these numbers are going to be probably the biggest we've ever seen, and that's amazing when you think about everything going on in the economy and how many people are actually going to be receiving these toys. So the generous are still giving, and God bless you for what you do, because you're making Christmas very special for a lot of families, and it all stays here locally, Mark.
I'll tell you what, this is the one event every year that really gets you in the holiday spirit, really gets you thinking about Christmas. This is just a real special day.
Yeah, and it really brings the beginning of the holiday season to a lot of people. We see a lot of family members in our listening audience that come back year after year, and it's like, this is the start of the Christmas season. We may not have snow, but hey, we got to start to the Christmas season right here, right now.
All right, this always makes me feel like a kid when I see all these toys. Is there any toy that you see right now that you've been able to see that you kind of want to play with right now?
Well, you know what? It was a simple yo-yo. I haven't seen one.
You are a yo-yo.
And I saw the yo-yo, and I'm like, there are toys that describe and become who you are in life. A yo-yo was for me. Yeah.
Speaking of yo-yo, how about your hat, you yo-yo?
Well, everybody says, oh, Mark Henderson's talking about your hat. Can I see it? Well, here you go. It's a debut just for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Merry Christmas hat. It sings, it talks, it dances. It's a nightmare.
Only from Steve Summers. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry
Congratulations
Christmas.
on a wonderful success once again.
Thank you, guys.
This has been something else. Weather-wise, a little bit on the chilly side for us here today. Temperatures in the mid-20s for highs, but quickly falling.
I feel like one of the Muppets right now. One of the band members in the Muppets. I think you need one too. So
I like this. It's very patriotic.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's you.
We'll show you the visual evidence at the end of the broadcast. We'll send it back to you. We're going to the photo booth.
Sponsored by Professional Hearing and Audiology Clinics.
Mark's certainly been having a blast with that photo booth.
Yeah, now he's got a friend with him as well, Steve Summers. Mark, take it away.
Hey, you know what? This has been an amazing event, amazing day, an amazing evening, amazing turnout. This has been fantastic. And look at amazing pictures. Who knew Steve Summers and I could look this good? Yeah. Uh-huh. 7-day forecast also looks good with temperatures going on our way up into the upper 20s tomorrow, mid-40s then for Sunday. Monday, partly sunny, 42 degrees. A partly sunny sky then again on Tuesday, right around 40. Rain, the only weather maker, Wednesday, Thursday, with temperatures again in the 40s. That's it for the 12 Hours of Salvation Toy Drive. For now, back to you in the studio.
And it looks like it's been a successful one so far, at least 10,000 toys.
Yeah, that's despite these pictures that we see. Congratulations to the State Line, everyone, for helping the Salvation Army collect more than 10,000 toys during today's 12 Hours of Salvation Toy Drive at Lou Bachrodt Automall. We saw all the pictures of all the presents under the tree. Mark Henderson, you were there all day. You were in the photo booth. And
oh, yes, indeed.
You had a lot of fun, but it was for such a good cause.
It was amazing. And actually, I have
You're all over the place.
I was, indeed. I have a new total for the toy drive.
Okay, great.
Steve
breaking
Summers,
news.
Steve Summers, put the breaking news CG up there.
I don't know if we can in this level, but
I just heard from Steve Summers at Q98.5. 12,320 toys.
Wonderful.
$7,411 in cash. Both are all-time records.
Nice work, everyone.
How about a round of applause to everybody who came out there?
It most.
Despite your pictures, they did well.
Despite my pictures. Come on, you liked that bear helmet, didn't you? Live pictures.